What if I told you that the way you see reality isn't reality at all? That every belief, every thought, every emotion you have is shaping what you think is real? This is the most dangerous truth about existence, because once you see it, you can't go back, and you'll never experience life the same way again. From the moment you wake up, your mind starts building a world. Not the world, your world. A personalized simulation stitched together from memories, biases, and assumptions. Science calls it predictive processing. Your brain doesn't just record reality, it predicts it. It fills in the gaps before you even notice. You don't see reality, you interpret it. And then, here's the catch. You believe your interpretation is reality itself. That belief becomes a cage. Your brain filters out 99% of sensory information because it can't process everything. So what you see is the sliver of reality that matches your story, your sense of self. This is why two people can look at the same situation and experience completely different worlds. One sees opportunity, the other sees threat. Both are convinced they're right, because in their reality, they are. But who is it exactly that's experiencing all this? If you sit still for a moment and look closely, where is this you that everything is happening to? You might find thoughts, sensations, emotions, but where's the thinker, the feeler, the one in control? The self you defend, improve, protect, and promote might just be another mental construct, a character your brain invented to make sense of chaos. It's a powerful illusion, so powerful that it's willing to defend its own existence even when it causes suffering. Philosophers call this the ego. Spiritual teachers call it the false self. Neuroscientists call it the narrative identity. Different words, same truth. You're not who you think you are. And once that sinks in, everything changes. Now, here's the paradox. The reason this truth is dangerous. The moment you start seeking enlightenment, you've already missed it. Because the you who seeks is the illusion itself. The more you chase awakening, the more you reinforce the idea that there's a separate you that needs to awaken. It's like trying to see your own eyes without a mirror. That's why many mystics say enlightenment isn't something you gain. It's what's left when you stop trying to get anywhere. When you stop clinging to identity, beliefs, and meaning, what remains is raw awareness, silent, still, infinite. But the ego calls this death. It fears disappearing. It would rather live in suffering than surrender control. That's the real danger, not the truth itself, but what it destroys. So how do you begin to see reality as it is, not as your mind says it is? Start small. Notice your thoughts instead of believing them. When a story appears like, I'm not good enough, just pause and ask yourself, who is this happening to? That question doesn't need an answer. It's a key that unlocks the illusion. As you step back from the story, life begins to reveal itself, not as something you control, but as something that simply is. You see that everything, pain, joy, confusion, clarity, is part of the same dance, the same consciousness playing hide and seek with itself. The you you've been trying to fix was never broken. It was just dreaming. So what happens after you wake up? Do you become enlightened forever? Do you stop caring about life? No. You still live, still laugh, still train, still fail, still love, but you know deep down that you're playing a role in a larger story. You stop clinging to outcomes because you see the illusion of control. You stop chasing meaning because you realize you are meaning itself. The most dangerous truth about reality is also the most freeing. You were never separate from it. There is no you in the universe. You are the universe, experiencing itself through this temporary form. And when that truth lands, you'll never be the same.